Back in 1991, I was in a car accident, a pretty bad car wreck. I was a passenger, and I was sleeping with the seat leaned all the way back, and we hit. I still don't really know exactly what we hit, but it broke. The seatbelt was in front of me, and I came flying up to it, and it broke my neck, and it left me as a quadriplegic, C5-6 quadriplegic, paralyzed from. I can move my shoulders and my biceps, but other than that, I can't move anything else really. I can't move my hands. I don't have much tricep to extend my arm out. So that's where I'm at with the accident. And during one of the surgeries, I had an out of body experience that it was pretty wild. I was going up a tunnel. I was floating up, and there was three. I could see like a white light and three shadows at the top, and they were coaxing me to just give in. Just come on, relax, let go. This one's over. This life is over. And I was like, well, wait, I don't want to go yet. And I was kind of arguing with them a little bit, and they were insistent um, on me coming up. And then I was getting a lot of visitors from high school and college and stuff, and a lot of girls were there that I had like crushes on my whole life and stuff. And it meant a lot to me that they were there. So I was like going up the tunnel, and I'm like, wait, though, have you seen how many hot women are coming to visit me? I can't leave. And they laughed. They laughed really hard. And I went right back down into my body with like a zip. And that was my first near death experience. It took about probably 10, maybe 15 years before I started noticing that I had some psychic abilities, and I also had a lot of like I don't want to say channeling because I'm not really sure what that is, but I have a lot of contact with just spirits. I feel like I'm communicated with all the time from people that have passed. As far as like near death stuff, I've had a couple other ones since I've been in this position in the hospital and stuff. But as far as like leaving my body, just like in my daily life, not much. I mean, there's some dreaming stuff that goes on that's like not really. It feels like it's kind of like a dream, but it's a lot more real. And you know how dreams are usually kind of weird. It's like they're like blurry, kind of. I mean, I still have dreams like that, but occasionally I have these super vivid dreams where there's always a message or something happening. And so that happens too. The first one that I was just talking about in the tunnel, no, that I felt so peaceful and comfortable. It was kind of, I like to tell people it's kind of like when I went to Hawaii and got in the 85-degree water. I almost didn't want to leave, It was so, it was way better than the physical world that we live in. There's no pain. There's no temperature problem. It's just comfortable. And the fourth one that I had more of that one was more out of body, where I went to a place and we were walking, and I put my hand down at one point and touched some insects. and I could move my hand. Now with the paralysis, I can't. So yeah, to answer your question, I have a working body in the experiences. The other one where I'm going up the tunnel, there's the three beings at the top, and I could just see their black silhouette, like shadow kind of thing. But I mean, the same thing with that one. I felt like I knew them, like I was a part of them, like I knew them better than I know anyone in this reality. And that kind of blew my mind a little bit. I'm never scared. And the other ones, when they're working on me, trying to revive me, and I see the white plasma stuff, I am okay with it, and I can hear them, like counting down. The blood pressure is going lower. Blood pressure is going lower. We're about ready to lose them, and I'm just like laying there, going, it's okay. I feel fine. It's very inviting. It's welcoming. It feels like you're home, but I always come back to the body. I need 3 hours of care in the morning and 3 hours at night. But other than that, I can be in my wheelchair and be in my house. And those are the moments when I'm alone. Like I have a cat and a dog, and when I can watch them interacting with each other, and there's some peace there. I can go outside and feel the weather and watch the trees growing. Well, that sounds kind of funny, watching trees grow. But I'm observing the landscaping around my house, and those are the moments where it's all worth it. It makes it, you can appreciate just life in general, and that's kind of the reason why I'm here. I think now is just to get through the 6 hours a day of the monotonous care routine. It's I have to put up with a lot of stuff with caregivers and different personalities. They don't want to help me every day either. So you have to deal with that. You get close to these people and learn all about them, and then they leave. They give you 2 weeks notice and they're gone. And so yeah, it's very difficult to manage. I hire everybody. I pay them out of a settlement I got from the car company, and I manage all the money. And it's like being a CEO of a big corporation and having to do the human resources and all the decisions and what we're doing and all the ordering of all the supplies, making sure that I got everything I need. It's a job. It's a full-time job. But those moments of peace and it happens when I'm alone mostly. Those moments are where you're like, okay, hey, I'm doing this. And I try not to complain too much. I notice that my able-bodied helpers and friends and stuff, they'll complain. They complain a lot about little things. And also it's like the weather, how we feel. It comes and goes. And I know when you're feeling down and bad, it's not fun to hear someone say, it's like the weather, it's going to change. It's hard to believe that. But I mean, just understanding that concept and trying to focus on that, there's going to be good times, there's going to be bad times. But it's worth it. It's worth the struggle to go on.